we're looking for games still. And get some eggs too. Sorry, I'm talking to Linda. Cute. Alright, and we have a 1557 rated player. Good luck. We'll be playing knight after 3.
Delancey songs will slowly fade. Come back to me in space.
G4, knight c6, and then after probably a c4 and okay, now he's already showing me with his silent words that he knows what I'm talking about. And so we're going to continue with this reverse rat setup. Now, is it a coincidence that reversed rat rhymes with trap? No, it is not. And now we are begging him to play this move. We are saying, please play that move. And he plays a similar move. Now, what is the idea? It's to open this up, right? And what we are going to say to him today is, no, but you have fallen for our trap. And we have won the game. We have won the game because now, exactly, and it is quite simple to see that after a very easy move here, the move that anybody who has played one game of chess in their life would know to play. This move, now, what happens? He pushes the pawn, we take, he takes, and we take back. The game is over. He loses a pawn. Now, okay, now of course he has this move, and this is the second idea, and now we execute our plan, and it is to play bishop a6. And explosions on the board, and now when we capture the pawn, we will be coming back and at him, and the game is over. Now, of course, I'm sure a lot of you were wondering in your head if we had played a better opponent that maybe knew what he was doing. What would have happened if he had played the correct move at this point? And of course, the correct move would have been to push in the center, not to resolve any tension, because what he did, he didn't resolve anything. What he did was he sort of asked, who's going to pay the bill? And what has he done? He has allowed us to now park that bishop, and this is free parking. Okay, now what many people don't know is that free parking actually it's a nothing square in Monopoly, okay? Now, what can we do? How many attackers does he have? 1, 2. 1, 2. And we've got 1, 2. So can we take 1, 2, 3, 4? Of course we cannot. But this knight needs to get out. So how do we do this? You may be asking. And there's a very simple way. We will move the rook. And there goes the rook. And with it, the game. Now we've won the game. And he is helpless. He is flailing. And I feel weak. But I haven't slept in a very, very long time. Okay. Now, I just took a nap. Okay. And now... Okay, and we will play this move. Now, he has so much of the center. And how do we justify this to ourselves, you might ask? And we do it in the same way that somebody might justify a shopping addiction. Schedule 4 is different, and it's a newer concept. And we will talk more about that after the game. But for now, we're going to play a very natural-looking move. And you may have spotted it. We're going to move the pawn in, and he will respond with this move. Unless he would like to resign, I would think that he should resign, but it's hard to say what he'll do. Now, if he doesn't resign, and I assume that there's no good reason at this point to not resign, a true man, we say to the knight, adieu, adieu, adieu. And now that might sound like I'm a Scottish person saying I do, and it does sound exactly like that. But what's really happening there is I'm saying adieu, which is a French word meaning bon, tooth. And now, what does he do when he moves that knight back? Well, he's got a nightmare on his hands, a nightmare. And we will go ahead and we'll play this move. And now, these knights these knights, and we've discussed this move so we know how to treat it in a jovial manner befitting of the joke that it is. It is a joke move, and we will mock it. We will question its authenticity, and we will suggest that something is going on, something deeply disturbing. We'll play there. Now, even some people who don't play chess may be watching this saying, why didn't you capture with the bishop? Well, it's quite simple, because he would have kept the pawn anyways, sacrifice the exchange, and he would get that. Okay, all right, we'll talk about that more after the game. So now, what is he threatening to do? He's threatening to come up and around, over and down. Now, he also has this move, and that is the danger. So we must, absolutely must, we must find a way to have our, well, actually it's not so clear. It's not so clear. So I have a few stunning moves. Let me go to my mind palace. Let me go to my mind palace, yes. Let it happen. We cannot allow this move. We cannot allow this move. My mind palace. Okay. No, we cannot allow this move. We cannot allow this move. It's not the move I want to play. But it'll do, pig. It'll do. It'll do, pig. It'll do. Good. And now we shall do not take back automatically. And we'll take back. And now we will look at this big, beautiful center and these knights. And now our opponent has simply lost the thread. He's confused, and he is endangering himself by continuing to play. Now, what can it do on that square? Well, first things first. First things first, we must clean the table. We must clear the table before we do the dishes. Now, if I take here, he takes there, and we suddenly have a passed pawn. I think we must go for this. We must go for this. We must go for this. We've sacrificed the exchange, and now we must prove that this was worth it. We must not lose this pawn immediately. If we lose this pawn next move, then all is lost. Then all is lost. Then watch over a pawn. I'm not a babysitter. Okay, I'm not a babysitter. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to move this knight out here. And we're going to get all of our forces to gather on that sort of meeting point. It's a meeting point. And we also have this idea if the queen moves up one square. And so this is a plan that I'm thinking about going with, but okay, all right, okay, let's go for this. Let's go for this. Okay? And in comes the queen, ostensibly trying to grasp some control of this rank, but secretly and quite cunningly having another purpose altogether. Okay, now besides the fact that this move detaches the rooks, something that you should never do once you've learned how to play chess, the heart of his position, the bishop, is now being checked at least 12 minutes in their mind palace on it. Now, we have this check with the queen. What does it do for us? We ask. Yes, okay, and this is it, and this is it, this is it. So if he does, wait. Okay, here we go. Ready? No, my knight! Oh no! My knight! And the game is over. I see. Now I see. No, I'm just joking. I saw that. Of course I saw that. Okay? And now we'll simply play this move, cementing the knight. And if he plays this move, truly a fool. And it is this move. And you may be asking, how did I get here? And you may think to yourself, is this my beautiful wife? And you may think to yourself, is this my beautiful car? And you may ask yourself, how did I get here? Okay, and he takes, and I suppose this was a considerable threat in his mind. Now, perhaps he saw something in his mind palace. He plays this move, curious move. Curious move. Okay, curious move. So now, okay, so now I'm just a little confused by what he's thinking. Well, my guess would be that he's not thinking. No, 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 no. Okay, and what about this pawn, you may ask? Okay, and we're going to play this move. Okay, now you generally do not want to be trading when you're up so much. Or down so much, rather. Okay, now we're down. Yes, we're going to play there, and this is a brilliant move. Okay? And now he will play this move, and we'll be lost. Please. Please, please. Not for anyone. And we check him. And now the game is over. Alright, okay, and now the game has been over. Okay, and now we have to ask ourselves, do we have time for this move? And the answer is, I hope so. I hope so. But this idea of the rook sacrifice, which you saw, how's it feeling? Has it been alright? How's it going? Have you been alright? Okay, and we're going to threaten. We're just going to threaten checkmate. And now we are threatening checkmate, and we are feeling very surprised. I'm going to my mind palace. Okay, now he sacrifices the rook. There are 2 legal moves. 3 legal moves. Take. There. So I must not, so we must take. So rook check, take, pawn, then the pawn moves. And then I can simply play there. And then that does not come with check. Yes, this is it. This happens every time. Every time that I leave for a few days, I come back and this is happening. I just can't let people use my mind palace, okay? I just can't let people use my mind palace if this keeps happening, okay? Okay? I'm not just saying that. No, I'm not just saying that. I know, Linda. I was the first person that said anything about that. Okay, and now we're going to simply play this move. He cannot block. We will simply take. The game is over. It has been over for some time. It didn't actually, it barely started. Okay, and now we're going to play this move. And because the game is over, we will celebrate. I'm going to simply check one more time for good measure, because I'm not going to take this pawn. I would like the game to end before I take that pawn. Feeling heightened danger levels right now. There's danger. There's some kind of danger. And we'll see if he dares to move here. I don't think that's okay. I don't think he can do that because I have this move. I also have this move. Okay? And do we settle for a repetition? Yes. And I would settle for a repetition. So we'll see if he accepts our offer. There's a gentleman's offer. I'm going to prepare the repetition. And now we have a simple repetition. Back and forth is too powerful of a piece. And we can simply not take any chances here. We must settle for the repetition. And he has allowed the repetition. Therefore, we will begin the process of repeating. We will just begin that process. There we go. Mind palace functioning. Now he can't bring the rook there because I will simply start the repetition process yet again. And so now he has brought himself a problem And this problem is called no, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it, and we're not going to allow that. We are not going to allow that. And that is not what we will allow. Now, if he plays this move, we will laugh. We will laugh, and now the game is over. We will play this move. If he tries any funny business, we simply block, and the game is over. For all intents and purposes, the game is over. Okay, and now we play this move, and the game is over. It was a well-fought game, a well-fraught game. And now if he takes here, it is so important to take back with the bishop. With the bishop. And the reason for that is that we do not want to tolerate this check. We are not tolerant to that check. And now, the move he does not see, and this is the move that we play, and the game is over. This is the move he does not see, and that was the move that we played. And this, of course, now I did see this move. I did see this move, and now we will say to him, LOL. 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 And now the game is over. And he has 43 seconds left. Now this is no laughing matter. Being beaten so badly. If we play here, this is almost a checkmate. Almost a checkmate. He may accidentally get checkmated. And we will see if that is to be the case. Okay, and now we will start with a check. Okay, and now we will continue checking him all night long. Okay, and now he allows this. Okay. And now we take back. And now we must do with precision. We must treat every move like it is our lost lover. We must say to him, this is my lost lover. And now, bam! Mon chéri, what have we done? We have captured the rook. And now the game is truly and ultimately over. And that was a good game. That was a good game. All right. And you know what they say? But okay. You know, they say, but okay.